Here is a combined summary of the 4 pages. The Hierarchical Identity Role-Playing Framework, HIRPF, is a novel approach to achieve role-playing in large language models, LLMs, by leveraging identity theory. This framework constructs complex characters using multiple identity combinations, striking a balance between flexibility and precision. The authors develop an identity dialogue dataset for this framework and propose an evaluation benchmark including scale evaluation and open situation evaluation. The HIRPF addresses 2 main challenges: organizing and accurately modeling diverse identities in the system, and ensuring controllable and flexible integration of these identities. The authors focus on 2 dimensions of identities: personality traits and professions, designed identity isolation and explicit control to address the 2 challenges. Identity isolation includes intralevel and interlevel isolation, achieved through specifying LoRa parameters for each identity in each dimension and alternately inserting identities of different dimensions into the model blocks. The authors achieve explicit control with hard masking and soft routing, enabling flexible integration of only interested identities. The hard mask is constructed according to the input identities to be activated and fed into the soft routers, so that the fusion weight of the soft router's output of the inactive identity module is ignored. The evaluation benchmark demonstrates the remarkable efficacy of the HIRPF in modeling identity-level role simulation, revealing its potential for application in social simulation. The benchmark includes scale tests, which assess the fit of each identity using the Big 5 personality scale and a profession scale, and open-ended situation tests, which evaluate the accuracy of multi-identity fusion using a more realistic and interactive approach. The updated attention parameters WJ are derived using a gating mechanism, where the input features EJ are scaled into a positive range using the sigmoid function sigma. The diagonal mask matrix MJ sets the weights for active identities to 1, ensuring only these weights influence the model's output. During training, HIRPF receives dialogues and associated active identities, constructing role prompts that are tokenized before model input. The authors propose a novel framework, HIRPF, for simulating personality traits and professions in dialogue agents. They design open-ended situational tests to evaluate the agent's ability to express various character identities. The framework is fine-tuned on top of Llama 27B CHAT using their identity dialogue dataset and compared with prompt-based methods. Results show the author's method outperforms baseline models in accurately representing single personality polarities and professions. In single-trait simulations, it surpasses ChatGPT in depicting most personality traits, especially negative ones. For professions, it consistently achieves the highest fidelity scores in dimensions consistent with the agent's professions. The open-ended situational test results reveal the method's superiority in simulating the trait of agreeableness. The research also discusses a novel hierarchical identity role-playing framework integrating LoRa and Mo technologies, addressing limitations of conventional role-playing methods. The framework outperforms traditional prompt-based approaches and matches or surpasses ChatGPT in certain performance metrics, demonstrating its potential in fields like sociology and social governance. The proposed framework focuses on demographic role fitting, aiming to accurately simulate specific groups by integrating retrieval enhancement technology with detailed personal information, biographies, and memories. This dataset, based on ChatGPT, ensures credibility and authenticity while differing from real conversation data. Future work plans include incorporating real conversation data to enhance realism. The framework is designed for role-playing at the identity level, focusing on personality and occupation dimensions, ensuring the exclusion of sensitive or harmful content. The research also discusses the correlation between personality traits and their impact on creative writing. It highlights the role of agreeableness, neuroticism, and conscientiousness in shaping writing styles. Agreeableness is linked to kindness and tradition, neuroticism to sadness and emotional instability, and conscientiousness to organization and perfectionism. Ablation experiments analyze the impact of each trait on writing styles, showing that agreeableness and conscientiousness positively influence writing quality, while neuroticism has a negative impact. The study explores the role of professions and open-ended situations in creative writing, demonstrating how different traits can affect the themes and dialogue generated. Understanding personality traits can help in creating more realistic and engaging stories. The authors present a framework for generating realistic and engaging dialogues between individuals with different professions. This framework involves designing plot themes around topics relevant to a specific profession and scenarios that require individuals to venture beyond their professional expertise. The authors provide instructions for generating plots, including prompts for single professions and scenarios involving interactions between individuals with different professions. The plots are designed to be realistic and unfold naturally, with conversations initiated by one of the individuals. The dialogues are intended to be casual and lifelike, reflecting everyday human communication, with each person speaking at least 50 words per turn. The authors also provide an example of an open-ended situation test, where an individual is invited to a cross-cultural workshop and must collaborate with team members from different backgrounds to create a presentation project. The framework is designed to generate realistic and engaging dialogues that can be used to test and evaluate the performance of language models in various professional settings.